Hi, my name is Harrison Bevins. I'm the founder of Oak and Rove. We sell premium high-end travel bags for the modern day go-getter. We had some really hard work leading up to our campaign, but we launched on Indiegogo and I was able to generate $31,000 in revenue in the first month. The thing that I really liked about EC Accelerate program is that you're building a true brand from the ground up, and basically you have complete ownership of that. So they really put emphasis on controlling your channels, so selling either through Shopify or your own standalone website. This to me really reduces the risk, as you basically have total control over the entire process, and you're not going to have issues with hijackers or your product going out of trend, going out of style. So this to me was like a really big reason for joining and going through with this whole process. So with drop shipping, you're chasing the trends. You're not really always selling products that you like or care about. It's oftentimes a product that thousands of other people are selling the exact same thing of. So I definitely realized quickly that for the long game, I want to develop something from scratch, something that I actually care about. And so that's when I knew that ODM manufacturing was the place to go. An EC Accelerate framework is perfectly designed to help you bring this idea from just an idea, concept, and all the way through development to launch. For me, this was kind of a no-brainer. I knew that I wanted to create something that I actually cared about and something that would have more value over the long term. This is not a private label product. This isn't something you're finding on Alibaba or AliExpress and just making a minor alteration. This is something that is truly unique, and it's your brand, and you're finding the right people who are going to be excited about it. So to me, all of these things combined just sets you up for much longer term success, and you have that brand equity, that brand value that's just way more powerful and more valuable than something compared to like a private label brand on Amazon or a simple dropshipping store.
I'm Levi Lewandowski, founder of the Stag Rack. I joined EC Accelerate and went on to launch a crowdfunding campaign through Kickstarter of about $20,000. After that, I also additionally raised about $25,000 additional through BackerKit and pre-orders before ever even shipping my first rack. So the entire time I was going through the program, I was working a corporate job in Seattle, typical 9 to 5 in a cube, doing sales. And for me, it just wasn't really, it wasn't able to bolster my creativity or kind of the ambitions I had for myself at such a young age. So I knew, I wanted to get out, wanted to do something more exciting, maybe travel more than 2 weeks vacation. So for me, it was quite a no-brainer. I wanted to get into entrepreneurship. So the entire time I was working on the program on the side of my daily job, up until basically I launched the product, got to a certain point in sales, and was able to actually have that lifestyle freedom that I was looking for. So I basically had an idea for my product a little while ago, and for me, I knew I had some of the tools. I knew there are resources and stuff out there to bring it to life. But for me, it was really I wanted to make sure that all my time, money, and energy was used in the proper manner, to be efficient, but also in the right steps when leading up to a crowdfunding campaign. So I didn't waste any of those, going after shiny objects or trying new things. So that's why I joined EC Accelerate, just to make sure that I was in a linear path, quick and efficiently getting up to speed, finding customers, and getting to that launch. I believe that the EC Accelerate program is really for anyone that has the time and the work ethic to kind of just make it happen. I was doing maybe 10 hours per week and was able to launch in about 8 months. So you don't have to slave away at this. If you just basically follow the steps of being strategic, but just going through the steps in the proper order and at the proper timing. I think just about anyone, with a small budget and just any level of work ethic can basically work through it and bring a product to life.
Hi, my name is Evan Tate, co-founder of Brutal Buddha.
Hi, I'm Ro Morris, co-founder of Brutal Buddha. We launched our men's yoga short company through the EC Accelerate framework. We joined EC Accelerate to help us take Brutal Buddha from initial idea to launch, and we're very happy with the results that we got. So I teamed up with Evan, my co-founder, about 1.5 years ago, and we were both working in our corporate jobs, and we knew deep down that entrepreneurship was what we really wanted to pursue.
Over the course of 2019, after Ro and I had the idea to launch Brutal Buddha, it was one idea out of 100 and one that we were very passionate about. We hit the ground running and started to talk to guys who were passionate about yoga just like us. And in doing so, we realized that we weren't so sure about the order of things, how we go about finding people that are interested in actually buying the shorts and building out a pipeline for the longevity of the business. And when we hit the halfway point of the year, we decided to join EC Accelerate to really put things in order and make sense of everything. So within the framework itself, we realized that we needed to backtrack a bit and start with the basics and build the foundation and the building blocks for the company. And that was a huge, huge value add of the EC Accelerate program.
And a little bit about sort of expectations versus reality. We're both ambitious guys. We've climbed the ladder in our corporate jobs over the last 8 or 9 years, and we wanted to hit the ground running and really build this into a scalable business. And that's when we looked to partnering with EC and following the EC framework, having no background initially in creating a physical product from scratch. It was very helpful to work with them.
Hi, I'm Christopher Rasker. I'm the founder of Kane Watches. That's this one right here. I know a lot of people are interested in EC Accelerate because of the crowdfunding part and launching their business, but when I joined EC Accelerate, I already had an existing business. I already had this watch. Yeah, so for me it was more important to learn how to scale my business and understand how to actually do e-commerce the right way. I was good at selling face-to-face, doing retail, that kind of stuff, like selling in over 100 retail stores right now. But I wasn't able to transition from like an offline model to an online model. That's what I needed the most help with. And so I learned how to really dig down deep to understand who my customer is and learn how to sell it to them the right way, understanding who they are to target them, and eventually scale my business up so that it had a continuation of online sales. My biggest takeaway for EC Accelerate was you know exactly what to do. It's step by step. It's super clear. It's a lot easier than you think it is, and with the right help, there's no way that you could fail.